But we've all seen what a difference a year makes, right? So let's see. I'll get the YouTube chat viewer up in case somebody on YouTube has any comments. Although it doesn't seem to be working, but we'll see what happens. All right. Will we win it? I have no idea. So the $10,000 challenge is this. This is a qualifying break, all right, because I said it is. Generally, what we're looking to do is do one qualifying break per day on average for the whole year, all right? That is the goal. 365 qualifying breaks in 2021. Generally, a qualifying break is anything that's a mixer that's 6 boxes or more, or at least a half a case of product. All right. Some breaks, like this one that we're doing now, or this one that we're trying to do later, if they reach a certain, dollar value for the break, I will just count it as a qualifying break. If we have a really big break, like this guy right here, this is 2 qualifying breaks. All right? The Big League Baseball mixer that we'll talk about in a little while counts as 4 qualifying breaks. So the bigger the break, to me, if it's like doing 4 smaller qualifying breaks, then I'm going to count it as 4. If we hit the number, we will give away, to start off 2022, $10,000 worth of credit. It's not going to go to one place. It's going to get spread out to all those who are, loyal, Marc-Down participants, and we will probably do something where we'll assign different months a total amount of credit, and then maybe there'll be like 3, 4, or 5 prizes for each month, and then we'll just kind of funnel it out that way. But the more breaks that you're in, the more chances you have to qualify. The only thing is, we need to hit the goal number. I'm not super... I gave away a little bit of credit at the end of the year for those who were in breaks. All right. I think we ended up giving away like a few $100, and it was something. But we also were like 150 breaks short of where we needed to be. We kept up with the qualifying breaks, and then we just couldn't push through enough of them in the second half of the year, and we ended up doing a lot of random division breaks, a lot of smaller breaks. It's not like we didn't do anything for 6 months, but we weren't hitting the numbers we needed to. So, but do I have the link to the sell sheet? It's actually on the pinned post. Too bad I can't put it in the chat stream. It's on the pinned post here. I will save the photo. Now, obviously, this product's been around for a while, so some of the stuff's been popped, including that Brady. The Trout has been pulled. I think we pulled the Giannis out of here already. But there's still some really nice stuff floating around there. So, let's see. I will just message you that photo real quick. That's not it. It didn't do it. Hold on. Forget link. I'll just directly send you the picture. There you go. All right. And it was a limited run of boxes. All right. So nothing to it but to do it. Let's get this show on the road. Lucky's Loot. Box number 1 here. And then when we're done, We'll go over the football breaks that are scrolling at the bottom of your screen one more time, team by team. And we'll also talk about a couple big baseball breaks that we're looking to fill. We're halfway home on a case break of WWE Finest. So if we can get that going, it's $34.95 for one spot, 3 spots for $99. And we've taken the entire checklist, divvied it out amongst 28 spots, and it's going to be kind of like a random wrestler break. All right. So, first up, Bowman Sterling, first-year card. Justin Verlander. So, Bowman Sterling, first-year card, Justin Verlander. 2019 Topps Chrome update, Austin Riley, and that's a PSA 10. And then numbered 37 out of 99. This is out of the 2019-2020 Panini Player of the Day program. Rapture parallel of LeBron James. And this is a BGS 9.5 with 9.5s on all subs except the 9 on centering. Decent basketball card there. Box number 2. So again, the draft order is set. It's pinned to the top of the post. And once we open up all the boxes, the picking will begin. What do we got here? Oh, look at this. Exquisite combo patch. So this is out of 2008 NFL Exquisite. 1/1 patches, Eli and Peyton, the Manning brothers. Set for their tag team match at WrestleMania 37. No, wait. No, that's Bad Bunny. Never mind. So, Eli and Peyton, 1/1. No subs, 9.5. 2020 Topps, Aristides Aquino. And 2019 Topps Chrome update, Keston Hura, PSA 10. I think this one's going to be a good one to hang on to. I think that kid's going to be a good performer. All-star material. Yes, this is a hit draft. Numbered 7 out of 10, Topps Dynasty, Pedro Martinez. This is a base Topps update, Keston Hura, BGS 9.5. You got 10s on centering and surface, 9 on the corners, and 9.5 on the edges. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. I don't think this will cross over. That's just my layman's opinion. And how about some more Braun? Why not? His stuff's through the roof. 20 2019-20 Donruss Optic, My House. And that's no subs, BGS 95. Both those bronze also, since they're 1920, in Lakers uniforms. People seem to like that. All right. So let me just do this out like this for recaps. So again, you get a good idea of what's in the product here. Definitely some strong basketball stuff. You got 2/3 of the cards graded, and some guys with some potential upside as well as solid star names. That's the kind of stuff that you will see out of Lucky's Loot Platinum Multi-Sport Edition. So this is a regular. So I think technically the optics are called hollows, but it would probably say prism like somewhere around here. So these are the regular ones. And if we do have further interest for another draft break, again, we're doing these instead of at 175 a spot, we're doing these at 139 a spot. I could set up another post and we could look to fill another one of these 3-box breaks. Hopefully, you know, I mean, the last 6 spots moved in just a matter of hours. So it's usually just getting those first few out of the way, and then somebody to give it a swift kick afterwards. So David, do you need a full recap? We're going to go live with the draft as long as we can. Generally, when we do a draft break, we try. Yeah, I can show everything if you want, but here's the Verlander. So again, this is 05 Bowman Sterling. Again, we're doing the first year card thing there. This is right around the borderline where things kind of started to change up to the rookie card logo. And then Pedro. Again, this is Pedro on the Mets. And this is 2019 Dynasty. Nice 4-color patch, 7 out of 10. And if you need to see anything else, just let me know. So first up to pick is David Rush. Kevin Croft, you're on deck. Hector, you're in the hole. So again, while he's waiting, we'll recap for everybody else too. The 1 of 1 out of 2008 Exquisite, Eli and Peyton. You'll do Verlander? You got it. So Verlander goes at pick number 1. So thank you. Kevin, you are up. Do you need a full recap? We can wait for the next person that does, if you already know what you want, or we'll do a full recap. And then don't forget, David, you're picking at number 5 as well, so don't go anywhere. as we will hopefully get most, if not all, of this break done right now. While we're waiting for the next pick, feel free to draw your attention to the bottom of the screen here where we have some football breaks scrolling here. We're looking to fill up the contenders break. I need 4 more teams. 4 teams to schedule this one. It's coming. Gotta do it slow enough so everybody can read it. 2 contenders boxes, a contenders draft box. Skunk bonus is a spot in the slabber knocker. Ravens are 50. Lions are 50. Dolphins 175. Eagles 150. Bengals 200. Cowboys are 85. Colts are 70. Vikings are 80. Patriots are 30. Giants 28. Raiders 65. So while we're waiting for Kevin here, let's see what we got. So again, Panini Player of the Day, number to 99. All right, so that is the Rapture parallel. LeBron James, BGS 9.5 with 9.5 subs all around except for the 9 for centering. Aristides Aquino, no subs, 9.5. LeBron James, My House out of 1920 Optic. The insert is a 9.5 as well. Keston Hura. This is the base Topps Update rookie. 9 on the corners, 10s on centering and surface, 9.5 on edges. Austin Riley Chrome Update, PSA 10. Keston Hura Chrome Update, PSA 10. Pedro Martinez Dynasty, numbered to 10. And 2008 Upper Deck Exquisite, Peyton and Eli, 1 of 1. We need 4 more for contenders. Top 5 bang for the buck teams still left. Let's see here. My top 5 would be Colts, Vikings, Lions, and guess I'll go Cowboys because Cowboys got a decent checklist. Again, it's tough to pick a best bang for the buck when really all you're shooting for in contenders is the autographs. But man, if you hit an autograph the right guy, there's definitely a big return possibility there. Think of what these Mahomes or even these Josh Allen we opened contenders in 2018 and our case had 2 Josh Allens in it. I'm sure, especially if they did a PSA 10 or a BGS 9.510, they're going for some pretty nice amounts there. Yeah, the Verlander went first. And then it's a little more high ticket. I feel like a little less risky because you have short prints and cards, base rookie cards to fall back on. You also have the 4 Lucky Loot football buyback boxes in there. The Prism break has some very good stuff still available. Again, these single sport buyback editions, think of it like the Platinum, but with just 1 card for that sport in it. So The LeBron parallel. So just to confirm, because the other one's an insert, so this one's the parallel. So LeBron Player of the Day. And just give me a confirmation for that. And Hector, you're up next. So I think there might be a little bit of lag. All right, so LeBron goes at number 2. Hector, you are on the clock. So the parallel LeBron is gone. The insert LeBron still remains. If you need another recap, let me know. If you already had your backup in mind, what would you have picked next? Then feel free to shout it out. Mike Ross, you're on deck. And David Rush, it'll go back to you. You're in the hole. The Peyton and the Pedro, sure. So we got 1 of 1. Again, 2008, so you got Peyton as a Colt there. And then Pedro, numbered to 10. Out of Dynasty 2019. Got them set in the order that I think they're going to go. See if I'm right. So Hector's on the clock. Mike Ross, you are on deck. And then David Rush, it'll be back to you. And the 1 of 1 is gone. And one of those Mannings is actually a decent quarterback. So, Mike Ross, you're on the clock. Let me know if you need a recap or not. So again, we've talked about these football breaks. I'm going to go over the contenders one more time, and we're going to flip the ticker to baseball. Ravens 50, Lions 50, Dolphins and Tua 175, Eagles and Hurts 150, Bengals and Burrow 200, Cowboys and Lamb 85, Colts are 70, Vikings and Jefferson are 80, Patriots are 30, Giants are 28, Raiders and Ruggs 65. Oh, look at that. Women's Professional Hockey League. The Rangers and MSG to host the first pro women's hockey game in 2021 per The Athletic. 2021 Dream Gap Tour in New York on February 28th. Are fans going to be allowed to that? Because I feel like New York was pretty much off limits for things anyway. Today is National Girls and Women in Sports Day. Does that mean tomorrow is National Men in National Girls and Women in Sports Day? Usually they come one after the other, right? No, I hope not. It's not the way I... One is Brady Kryptonite. That's true. Pedro, the best available. Depends on what you like. I'm not looking, I wasn't looking anything up, so I would say it's probably between LeBron and Pedro. If it were me, those were the two that I would be thinking about. Dynasty is a special set. All right. The number to 10 is actually the highest numbered card. Meanwhile, LeBron is a hot name. It's a gem mint card, but Pedro's signed, and the relic is, it says not from any specific game, event, or season, so who knows, but it's still Pedro. Yeah, LeBron's are through the roof. Now, that's the thing. Do you think that, we're at the peak, we're in the middle, they could go higher, they're going to come crashing down to reality? It's really hard to say what's better than anything nowadays. When you got guys who, like one guy I saw saying earlier today, he sold a one-of-one card for $3,000 a few months ago, and it just got flipped for $12K. I don't know. Go Pedro. So Pedro. David Rush, back to you. Do you need a recap, or are you getting LeBron? So 2 LeBrons in this break. That's not bad. And we were gonna flip the script here. So that's not working. And get rid of that and replace it with that. So we'll talk some baseball for a hot minute here as well. That works. We'll just put that up there. So LeBron goes at number 5. Chris Eccles. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Peter Strawn. My apologies. Peter Strawn. You are next. So I did not see confirmation during... let's see. Okay, he's typing something in here. So Peter Strawn, you are up. Chris Eccles, you're on deck. And Kevin Croft, you're in the hole. And one of the things that makes these multi-sport breaks that interesting too is, everybody's got different motivations, and some people are big basketball collectors and that's all they want. Some people are big football collectors. You got a good mix here of baseball and basketball. Not so much on the football, but hey, we have the football buyback edition for that. We've had some nice football stuff come out though. The Tom Brady autograph the other day. So there's a good balance of things to chase after here. It's actually surprised there was only one football card. I would have expected 2 or 3. So yeah, LeBron is a solid one. Pretty much LeBron and Tom Brady. I mean, they could finish their career with a bad season or two, and nobody's going to care about that decline. Because Tom Brady. What could he possibly do to ruin his legacy? Nothing. At least not on the field. As we know, there's a whole lot of things you can do off the field. Deflated balls or not, Tom Brady is a first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't know. Can you have 100% vote in on football? I know they do like a one pool, and then they give you like the 20 semifinalists. I don't know. I never really pay attention to the way football votes for the Hall of Fame, so care more about what's on the field and in my fantasy numbers. But I mean, Brady could hang on to the age of 45, have 2 crappy seasons, and nobody's going to be like, "Oh, he should have retired while he was in the peak of his career." He's 43 years old, and he's going to the Super Bowl against the guy who everybody pretty much is convinced, most people, that he's the next Tom Brady, that he's the next quarterback of the generation, that he's the guy who for 20 years is going to be the one that everybody else gets compared to. So what can you do? He cannot, on the field, screw it up. LeBron James pretty much the same way too. You're always going to have the LeBron Jordan comparison. You know, there's still people like me who like Montana better than Brady. Doesn't mean that the GOAT legacy is in question. Who's won more Super Bowls, Brady or Montana? Brady. So the eras are different. You can't compare apples to oranges. But in an era where the quarterback is the most important in versus all other eras, Brady's the most important one of them. What can you do? I think Breeze is our I don't want to say the Dan Marino of our era because he did win a ring. I think Breeze is that guy who deserves almost as much credit and is never going to get it. So, yeah, and that would make Mahomes the best there is, right? I have not gotten a word back from Peter. I thought he was watching, but I guess not. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take a snapshot of the 4 remaining cards, and I'm going to message it to him. And I'll see if he sees the messenger. Maybe he can't watch the video right now. So I just messaged him that photo, and we'll see what happens. So we'll talk these two baseball breaks while waiting for a response back. If we don't get a response back, then these will just go up for a draft post. Oh, so we're going to take Montana out of the whole conversation, right? Oh, okay, fine. That's fine. No taking out Joe Montana out of the conversation. All right, here we go. So remaining teams for the Bowman Blitz. This one's about halfway filled. All right. One person taking advantage of the three-team deal gets us close to standby. A Bowman Hobby, all 2020. Bowman Sterling. Bowman Chrome Hobby. 2 Bowman Chrome HTAs. A Bowman Draft Jumbo. A Bowman Draft First Edition. A Bowman Heritage. And a Bowman's Best. Skunk bonus is a spot in the Slabber Knocker. Diamondbacks are 60. A lot of good prospects for Diamondbacks. Braves are 100. Orioles 225. Red Sox 55. Nationals 55. Reds are 75. Indians are 55. Rockies 165. The Royals are 135. The Marlins 100. Twins are 60. Mets are 100. Phillies are 80. Pirates 120. Padres are 150. Rays are 195. Rangers 120. And then the Big League Baseball Mixer. That one is going to count as 4 towards a 10K challenge. A box of 2019 Big League. Then the rest are all 2020. Big boxes here. Diamond Icons. Flawless. Dynasty. Brooklyn Collection. National Treasures. And then the Skunk bonus is a spot in the Slabber Knocker as well. Braves 375. Orioles 195. Red Sox 195. Nationals 275. Reds 225. Indians 135. Rockies 55. Tigers 135. The Astros are 250. The Royals are 95. Angels 375. If you want to go trout fishing, this is a decent one to try it. Dodgers 350. Marlins 50. Twins 110. Mets 150. A's are 195. Phillies are 195. Pirates are 80. Padres 250. Giants are 110. Rangers are 125. And the Blue Jays 325. And we'll toss around a few of the names that you'd be looking for in each of these breaks. Again, we'll start with the Bowman Blitz as that's coming back across the screen. And I still have not gotten a response back. So if after this we have nothing else, then I guess we're done. Let me know now. So that way I don't have to wait another few minutes, and we'll figure that out. So scrolling. A lot of Bowman boxes. 9 boxes in total, I think, in that one. All right. A lot of chances for not only good hits, but also for good parallel cards and all that good stuff. Diamondbacks, again, they have a number of decent prospects. Braves, you got Bryce Ball. Orioles, from Scherstad to Rutschman. Trying to think fast here. It's going too fast. Rockies have Zach Veen. Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. and Asa Lacy. Asa Base. I saw the sign. I can't get it out of my mind. Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Padres, Robert Harrell. Rays, you got some Wander Franco possibilities out there. Rangers are loaded from Luis Angel Acuna to Sherton Apostle to Sam Huff. A lot of names out there, even some that I'm missing. Then I put a draft post up with those cards and I tag him in it. And then when he picks, I'll tag the next person. So in this one, high-end stuff. So you're looking for high-end players. Braves from Acuna to Aaron. Orioles, Ripken. Red Sox, deep checklist, legacy checklist. Nationals, Soto. Reds, you got some legacy players. Same with the Indians and your Ramirez's and guys like that. Astros, from Yordan Alvarez to Nolan Ryan. Angels, Trout, Pujols. A lot of Pujols out this year, too. Dodgers, again, from Lux to Koufax. A's, a lot of legacy players. Phillies, Bryce, baby. Padres, Tatis. And then Blue Jays, again, Vlad, Bichette. Among the headliner names there. So looks like I haven't gotten an answer back. So again, final call here. I'm going to put the remaining picks up on a draft post. And then that'll be a wrap for that Lucky's Loot break. So now we're at 21 on the 10K challenge. All right, today's what, the 34th day of the year. Contenders likely to bump us up to 22. And if we can start playing catch up by knocking out some of these breaks that count as more than one towards the challenge, hey, by this weekend we could be there or almost there. All right, and then we're heading into next week where we're gonna have some tops breaks. All right, and those are generally cheaper breaks too. So let's see what we got. All right, so that's it for right now. But again, the day is young. We will be back a little bit later. What time, I don't know yet. That's up to you guys. Let's get these last 4 teams filled up for contenders, and we'll be ready to rip you a new one later on today. All right.